While walking the streets after midnight, a Senegalese migrant kicked a local man's dog for no apparent reason. However, he immediately regretted his action when the vengeful hound decided to exact a gruesome payback. With the rise of left-leaning politics, multiculturalism has been thrust to the peak of social importance, subsequently pushing Western values, civility, and security to the back burner. Although liberals idealize a utopian narrative in which all cultures and creeds live together in perfect harmony, many of these immigrants hold barbaric centuries-old views that clash with our own moral code. Still, the left insisted upon opening the borders to millions of migrants, most of whom immigrated from tyrannical and intolerant Islamic regimes. When mixed with our own benevolence and autonomy, some of these newcomers seize the opportunity to inflict their religiously motivated supremacy and violence on the most vulnerable of victims. Unfortunately for them, some of their targets are willing to bite back twice as hard, literally. Just after midnight on September 12, a Senegalese migrant was walking along Santa Teresa Street in the town of Reus, Spain. Suddenly, the Muslim asylum seeker spotted a homeless man lying on the sidewalk with his loyal canine companion at his side. The migrant decided to needlessly abuse the man's dog simply for the sake of inflicting pain and suffering on a creature he deemed filthy, in accordance with Islam. It was only when he carried out his cruel intention that his animal victim sought the most gruesome revenge. According to Spanish online newspaper Diario de Tarragona, when the Senegalese asylum seeker kicked the homeless man's dog, the canine turned and chomped down on the Muslim migrant's penis, nearly ripping his genitals off in a horrific retaliatory attack. The report confirms that the migrant was severely injured and required reconstructive surgery to save his mutilated reproductive organs. Witnesses told police officers with La Guardia Urbana de Reus that the migrant was guilty of abusing the dog, which in return rushed at him and bit down on his nether regions. When the Senegalese citizen tried to grab the canine, it tore his penis in order to then latch onto his hands. Police explained that residents notified them when they saw the attack and heard the migrant's blood-curdling cries of pain, which apparently echoed through the neighborhood, alerting many local residents. The patrol arrived to find the asylum seeker screaming and holding his groin. Unfortunately for him, they had a difficult time understanding what happened since the migrant didn't speak any of the Spanish dialects. Once witnesses informed police that the man had been attacked by the abused animal, authorities called in an ambulance, which rushed the seriously injured migrant to Sant Joan de Reus Hospital. However, due to the extent of his injuries, doctors were forced to transfer the patient to Jan 23 Hospital in Tarragona. The migrant reportedly suffered lacerations to the glans, which forms the end of the penis, and the foreskin, which nearly resulted in the loss of his genitals. The foreign citizen has since undergone reconstructive surgery in the Tarragona Hospital's urology department and remains there to recover. Since the implementation of the left's immigration policies, Westerners have realized that many Muslim migrants hold a certain disgust and fear of dogs, prompting them to needlessly attack people's pets. Of course, this sentiment is derived from the Hadith, which paint a sinister portrait of dogs that breeds this violent opposition toward them. According to the Prophet Muhammad, dogs, especially black ones, should be killed. In fact, as in many other matters, Allah's messenger contradicted himself when he saw that his initial command wasn't working, allowing for certain breeds to live. Bukhari Volume 4, Number 540, narrated Abdullah bin Umar, Allah's apostle ordered that the dogs should be killed. Muslim number 3814, Ibn Mughaffal reported, Allah's messenger ordered the killing of dogs and then said, "What is the trouble with them, the people of Medina? How dogs are nuisances to them, the citizens of Medina." He then permitted keeping of dogs for hunting and the protection of herds, and for for the protection of cultivated land. Muhammad's disdain for dogs came from his religious contrivances, as he insisted that Allah would not communicate with anyone who owned a dog or even icons of dogs.